What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. Welcome back to Gardai, Georgia. First things first, please subscribe. I'm nearing 1 million. Secondly, if you are new, I'm in Gardai, Georgia on the Ottawa River. If you're not new, you already know where we're at. This is my fish camp, my little home away from home, folks. We're having us a catfish tournament tonight, folks. We're trying to see who can catch the biggest flathead. And most importantly, we're having us a guys trip. A let loose and unwind, clear our brains guys trip. Right down here, you can see the boys, they're getting their boat ready. Jake and Tarzan. You can also see just how low the river is. This might be the lowest I've ever seen it. Boys, you know if I beat y'all, y'all gotta wash my truck for a month.
Oh, that's not good. I think we're gonna beat you guys up.
Got all of our live bait. They've got their hooks, even though they robbed mine, and they're ready to go.
We made half those on there.
But that's my board.
You already have a board. You have a board with more on there.
So this is their little boat. I bought them a couple months back. Got a 25 Mercury on it. Leaks a little bit, but they got them some self-bilgers. That's my buddy TJ's boat. This is the one we're using. It's got a 35 Tohatsu. That thing runs like a scalded dog.
Dude, it slides too.
So the rules of this tournament are, you had to pay by 7, and you can fish all night long, and we got to weigh in at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Big fish takes all. One winner takes all the money, and right now there's 700 bucks cash, which is good because I only told everybody about the tournament yesterday. So like I said a minute ago, this is a guy's trip. It's just me, Jake, and Tarzan. Crystal's in Okeechobee doing her thing. Luke is in Stewart at a soccer camp. I do have my good friend here though, Richard Harris, and he's in here frying up some chicken wings because we do plan on fishing all night long. It smells good. They look fit to eat.
They're gonna be good.
You know what I'm tired of with restaurants?
What?
Nobody puts breading on their wings anymore, and I like mine breaded.
Absolutely.
Right here, folks, that's what we're working with. If you were born pre-1990, you know where this place is at. Leave a comment below. Do you like your wings naked or breaded? I like mine breaded.
All right, guys, we just pulled out of Paradise Park, and we are here with Fish Like Tarzan. This is our boat. This is gonna be our team. We're gonna try to catch a bigger one than BlueGabe. We're gonna hopefully do that so he doesn't talk crap all the trip.
We'll have to wash this truck for a whole month, he said.
Yeah, let's not let that happen.
No, we don't want that happening.
I can tell y'all one thing. I think there's 7 boats in this tournament, but I only want to beat one, and that's Jake and Tarzan. Let me tell you what they did to me. I went today and bought everything we needed, except for 2 bait nets, and they hijacked my one and only bait net. Jake left his cell phone back at the house, which I have a strict rule that they're not allowed to go without both their cell phones, because we use Onyx map, and that's how we track, and that's how I know where he's at, plus find my iPhone. Them goofballs. But me and Richard, we're caught, locked, and ready to rock. We got a bunch of hooks and a bunch of bait.
All right, so we just pulled up to this. This is our first line. We're putting on our first bait. So we're doing it a little different than we normally do. It's a lot hotter. There's a lot more gators around. And so we're putting it on super low branches so they can't see it shaking. And that'll give us a better chance of them not eating our catfish.
All right, so we're at spot number 2 right here in this little pocket. See the border, current and no current. That's what we're looking for. And we came up here and what do you see?
A snake.
Where at?
Right in here on this limb.
Oh, dude, there is a snake on there.
He ain't no poisonous one. You
Grab
gotta
him.
catch him.
I don't know if y'all can see him. He's underwater. Grab him, Abram.
I'm scared. You sure he's not poisonous?
I don't know. Just figure it out. Dude, he just went under. He's on a stick down there. Oh, there he is. He's coming back up. All right, that is line number 2 set. For now, we're gonna set the camera down and pick y'all back up if we catch anything cool.
I tell you what, I was talking trash about the boys forgetting stuff. It's fixing to rain And both Richard and I's foul weather gear is back at the truck. Who's the dummy now? We're gonna pull right up in here and put one in this tree. That's gonna, oh, right over here. You always gotta remember when you're setting these lines, you gotta come back in the dark and do it, and that could be bad. Ooh, watch all this tree right here. And it's about to rain, folks. Look at it. Got me a brand new set of frog togs at the house, and I'm about to get wet.
We're smarter than this.
Obviously not. And here we are, like orangutans trying to hide under this tree with a bunch of leaves on it, trying not to get wet. I think we're destined to catch a 70, 80, 100 pounder tonight just for this. The Georgia State record flathead and blue cat came out of this river right here, the Ottawa. Both of them were over, I know the flathead was over 100. I think the blue was 90. I'd do a backflip if we caught 170 though, I can tell you. All right, folks, we just set 25 lines and I'm soaking wet. So I'm about to throw my clothes in the dryer, but I gotta address a serious problem I got. You two clowns set a line everywhere where I've caught a big fish.
It ain't our fault.
How come, just because I tell you my good spot don't mean you gotta set in my good spot.
You didn't tell us anything. We saw them and we picked it out.
No, the only reason y'all put lines where I caught big fish is because I told y'all that.
No, you did not. That is
That is a lie.
Y'all are full of baloney.
no.
Uh-huh.
I promise.
How are those chicken wings?
They're pretty
They're
good.
good.
Richard, they said that was just a coincidence.
It is. I promise.
Uh-huh. Any of y'all that have,
Put a flip-flop on your daggum.
yeah, Richard said we should have took their bait off and put a flip-flop on it. Any of y'all that have teenagers, y'all know I'm right and they're wrong. They done fished with me for the last couple of years here and they're like, oh yeah, pull right over there. That's Dad's good spot. Well, folks.
Oh yeah.
God, lead that fish full. I might as well get the net. I got one.
Yeah. There's your about a 25 pounder.
First fish of the night.
Yeah.
Hook, circle hook's hooked right in the corner of the mouth.
Hold him up right there for the camera here, Gabe.
Big old fat, nice flathead. Now we're not gonna keep a ton of these fish tonight. So whenever we catch one, if we catch one bigger than this one, we'll turn this one loose and just replace it. Right now though, I need to put another bait on this hook. And since we caught a nice flathead, I want to try to get us a nice, pretty, decent sized bait. Right there. We on the board. Hey, Richard.
What is it? Another good one. Flip him in the boat. He's hooked good.
Well,
He ain't quite as big as the other one.
one thing we have figured out is they're in these willow trees, because we've checked about a quarter of our lines that were in the deep side of the river, opposite of the willows, and there wasn't no fish.
He won't be no help in the tournament.
Fish number 2. We're gonna go ahead and turn him loose though. Get us another bait.
Not easy on that hook.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, come here. That's a big old bluegill right here. Look at that big old copperhead. Oh yeah. These willow trees right here, folks, are doing it. Now we just need about a 50 pounder on that hook when we get back. Y'all, we done fished till about 1:30 in the morning and had to take us a break because of the rain. And we're already on the fish. Man, this one liked to come off. I've been here for almost a week and it's been beautiful every day until the night I decide to have a catfish tournament. Nice little flathead to start the morning, but he ain't the one we're after. I felt so bad for the boys last night. Obviously they're younger and sometimes I'm hard on them, but that's just me being hard on them to make them hard. But they did not want to go back out, and it was pouring down rain, and they hadn't caught a fish yet. I said, boys, y'all got to go. The only way you're ever gonna win a tournament is go. Anytime you're doing anything, if you're gonna win and want to win, you better give it your all. They went out, they had a good time, and I think they're glad they did. And they're already back up this morning pulling their lines as well. Next 3 spots right in front of us. We got 3 in a row. Right up in there. Right in here somewhere. Boy, it looks so much different at night. Oh, right there, the pink one. That is one good thing about using pink. You can actually see it. Don't look like we got much on this one. Nothing. The bait's still alive. That's ours. We never had a nibble on that one last night. There ain't nothing on it now either. You can see we stacked them in here so tight because that's where we caught the better fish last night. Y'all look at this line right here where it's drug, broke branches and all tangled up over there. Alligators got the best of us. Back up a little bit. Oh man, that was nasty. I think he done broke the hook off her. Straightened something. Yeah, no more. It broke the hook. Now there's absolutely no way that was a catfish. No. If a catfish did it, it wouldn't have been all tangled up in the trees. Dang alligators, and they didn't even pay the entry fee. Look at that. Broke it slap off. I guarantee you, it would have been a sight to be seen if you could have been there last night and watched that go down. Oh yeah. Flathead in the boat. I knew that one was gonna catch one. I was just hoping he was gonna be about 25, 30 pounds heavier. So when we come up in here and pull a line out, I just do this, hit edit, delete. And once all your spots are deleted, you know you got all your lines out, because it's so hard to remember just exactly how many you put out. Yeah, there's the culprit that stole our whole line. He ain't even scared. Well, that's it. We pulled all, I don't know, about 24 lines, I think. Got one nice flathead, one smaller flathead we turned loose. Now it's time to see who caught the biggest one of the night. Whoever it is gonna win $600-700 bucks. Fingers crossed it's us, but I don't think it's gonna be. Hopefully the boys. I would really be tickled if the boys won. Y'all ever heard that song, Redneck Yacht Club? This is where it came from, right here, folks. The John Boat Convention. My favorite place in the world. Then TJ had to bow up and buy the biggest John boat in the group. There's every make and model John boat you could ever imagine here, and this ain't even it. It's early Saturday morning. Wait till about lunchtime. All right, folks, we got the first fish to weigh in. If y'all remember them, they're the ones that won it last time. What's it say? Call it.
28.8.
28.8.
Yeah.
We got several good fish this time, even though it rained like heck last night. We got at least, I think, 5 or 6 fish. What's y'all's YouTube channel?
Life's Too Short.
Life's Too Short.
We even had to weigh mine.
Yeah.
It looks like bait compared to theirs.
Y'all are out of Baxley, Georgia?
Yes, sir.
Big town.
I used to have a deer lease in Baxley.
I got a deer processing place in Baxley. Why don't you bring me some and I'll take you some.
What's the name of it?
Jigger's Deer Processing.
You see
12.4.
it? 12.4.
We ain't got a whole lot of meat there. We're going to make a bunch of hush puppies to go with him.
We made hush puppies the other night for dinner, and that's all we ate, and it was good.
Man, I love
There you go.
I love
Come on, boys, bring that big fish. I guess I gotta get mine. Come on, Tarzan, we'll get mine real quick.
Yep.
Richard had to go. He's going to some football game tonight.
Where's the boys at?
Well, I didn't want to be the one to bring it to their attention that they didn't catch one, but the boys did try hard last night.
It's fishing, it ain't catching.
Tarzan's behind the camera.
We set a bunch of hooks right where these boys were fishing.
They fished hard.
And we sat up in the woods and they laughed and giggled and carried on. That's what fishing's about. Them boys had a good time catching something or not.
21.2.
21. Hey, when there's only one prize, if you ain't first, you're last. And we ain't first.
Fish weighs more than he does.
Son, that fish is bigger than you. You ain't no way you caught this.
No, but the other one we caught was last weekend.
Oh, this one feels about 25. Call it, Tarzan.
30 pounds exactly.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang, you felt lighter than that first one.
I knew it was gonna be close. This one.
Well, there ain't no sense of weighing the other one any. You done won it with that one.
I want to see what this one weighs. They're close. I think he's a little more.
Nah, he's bigger.
This
That
one you
fish
can tell has been spawning.
30.
Why you gonna do that the last fish of the day? All right, yeah, this one's definitely bigger. I'd say 33, 34.
This one's
You wrong.
28.6.
For real? Dang. Is that all the fish? Well, that's all the fish that we had to weigh in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
30 pounds each. You won it this time. So I told you you needed to show up. You could look a little bit happier.
We got it.
Well, the weight's not.
Get up there, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Look at that,
y'all
folks.
get in
Look at
here.
that.
Here you go, baby.
Y'all know y'all owe me half of that.
Nope.
What are y'all gonna do with all that
What you
money?
got. Show 'em what you got.
Spend it.
$600? Is that all it was? Did you keep any of it?
No, I didn't get any of it this time.
$600 worth of catfish sitting right here.
It's pretty good there.
Joe.
There's nothing more beautiful than a flathead catfish. Look at the colors. Yep, she's still ready.
Yeah, these are.
You can see that scar right there. That's from her inside of a tree. That's from where she's built her nest, and she will protect it with her life. See you, girl. We'll see y'all back up at the house. It's time to pack up and head home. All right, guys. I know I make a lot of catfishing videos. And in this video, I'm truly sorry I didn't have any more footage of Jake and Tarzan. They were doing an amazing job, but like I said in the video, it started storming and they put their cameras away, which was smart because I don't want them to risk, hurting the gear or hurting themselves trying to film in a dangerous situation. And at night on that river, it can get extremely dangerous. Unfortunately for them, they didn't catch any fish. They lost one big one. Unfortunately for me and Richard, we didn't win either. But fortunately, Dirk and his son did, and I'm so proud of those kids for getting up and going catfishing all night. And if you're wondering why I do so many catfish videos, it's because I love it. And Paradise Park in Gardai, Georgia is like my happy place. I needed to go last week. I needed to get away. I needed to clear my brain. I'm sorry I didn't have a ton of footage, but to me, sometimes finding self-peace is more important than filming. But I did film, and I'm so glad you guys chose to check it out. Now, we got home this morning. I dropped Jake and Tarzan off of Melbourne at Tarzan's house. Came home and picked Luke up. Edited it all day long and then realized Tuesday is Jake's birthday. That's in 2 days. I've got to right now hook up to the contender, go fill it up with gas, and it holds 310 gallons. Fill it up with ice, go to the grocery store, also take Luke to dinner, spend a bunch of quality time with him because he's not going to go on this trip because it's going to be a hardcore trip. But who is going is Jimmy from Everglades Fishing, EFC, my buddy. One of my best friends. He's coming and we're gonna go kill a bunch of fish. Right now though, this video is ending. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. But like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape.